Ahoy! Welcome aboard, everyone. Good to see you. All right, RoseTube, welcome aboard. If you have a channel, let us know and we'll get a link out to you. Boy, there's a lot of people in here already. I'm seeing 10. Rob on the road. You know, that's something I haven't done yet is choose the word. You know what? Okay, here's one. Where is that phrase from? There you are, Carl. Welcome aboard. Diane's here. Okay, so I might as well start here. Rob was first. What am I doing? Maybe let's see here. Gotta be careful. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, all right. Then we'll move this a little bit this way. Angle this down. I don't know. Now it's not looking at it at all. And the carpet's messed up. The throw rug. Okay. So we got Rob. And we got Diane. And Carl. Oh. And then we got to come back over here. Timmy. I know Timmy wants me to. Whoops. Welcome aboard, Timmy. I know he's getting ready to put me on the big screen down by the racetrack. Okay. And then Rob, Diane. Cold night. Uh-oh. We're actually warming up, but I'm going to stay in here tonight. This afternoon, once I got off work, I started cleaning the inside of the bus, so the bed, can't even get to it right now, but it's okay. Comfortable in here. Everything's set up. I just, get up, turn on the computer, go to work. Which I was doing in the bus too, but at least, here I do have a heater going right now because my friend does like to keep the thermostat down. So it's a little bit chilly, but it's all right. I won't run that heater all night by any means. Just take the chill off. And then when I do go to sleep, the heater goes off. That's crazy, Timmy. Okay. There's Dirk. He said he wasn't going to be here, but he's here. So, and there. Enter. Okay. And Rose. We got Rose on here. What's going on here, Rose? I'll show you in a second. We at approximately 5 to 7, somewhere in there, we will spin the wheel, and somebody will win this $10 cash word ticket. Then we'll start scratching off the ticket, and when we get to 5 letters, I put out 2 words that you make a sentence. And at 10 words, another word, and then at 15 letters, another word. A total of 4 words at the end. And then when you make sentences using any 2, any 3, or all 4 of those words, you get your name on the wheel again. And then at about 7:45 Eastern, then we'll draw for this, which is a quick and easy, just match the numbers. And then after that, we'll raid Kobe. So you never know, you might have a chance. And the rules are anything up to $150, it's yours. I'll send it to you. You're all over at Pastor Mike's house. Okay, cool. Hello, Mike. Then $200 or up, we split. Half and half. If for some crazy reason, it's never happened yet, you never know. Let's say we get up to where taxes have to be paid. I will pay the taxes, and then we'll split the net. Okay, cool, Timmy. Thanks for inviting Rose. Tell all the other people on the big screen they can subscribe and like on their devices. They can still watch on the big screen, too. Tarpon Springs, Florida. Excellent. Linda Barker's here. Welcome aboard. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Dirk. It really does look like me. Yeah. I get that wooden stare now and then. Okay, I got to put Linda on here. Somebody else has been there. I think it was Lance, but he didn't take any damn pictures, at least not that I know of. There's Kyle. Kyle up here. Welcome aboard. Heard from my sister today. I guess it's warming up a little bit up that way. Bodie's across your feet. Just blame ourselves. Yeah, we're pretty boring, Carl. And there is Bernay. Yay, Bernay. Your name is going up on the wheel. You don't have to come up with anything. Just be here. Hope you're doing good. Good to see you. Oh, I did that wrong. It's supposed to be that. There. And good grief, we got 16 people on board already. Sonia with a J is here. Are you unsupervised again tonight? Nancy Drew, welcome aboard. Get Nancy up here. There's the spirit, Rose. Yep, we're all friendly here. We pick on each other. We have fun. We have a lot of fun. This community is special. It's not like the other YouTube communities. If somebody gets sick, let's say, or somebody needs something, we're here. What can we do? Believe me, this family here has been a blessing to me. Last year, especially, I I had a little incident with my heart. Was it last year or 2 years? It's almost 2 years now. And they caught up with me, and the donations flowed in to help me get the truck out of the impound and get it into the repair shop. And this is all, while I had gone through a mild, if you will, heart attack. And then I was in the hospital for a few days. They put in a stint. And then when I got out and recovered a little bit, and then my friend Steve, Desert Adventures in Arizona, he'll probably be in tonight. We went up to where the truck had broken down and got it and had it towed back to the transmission shop. It was a little over 100 miles. So more money went from my family here, went in to pay for that towing bill. I mean, this is a wonderful, wonderful group. Timberlina has arrived with his fantastical, facetious tales of imaginary make-believe. You're absolutely right, Rob. Well spoken. Now, he wasn't here on Tuesday, yesterday, for humor night. Of course, it's always humor night. But we specifically were going to pick on Timmy yesterday, but he didn't show up. He did apologize. All right, let's see if I'm catching up here. You're in, Bernays. Put you in, coach. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Ahoy, Rose. Yeah, we need a link for Rose. There we go. Thank you, Sonia. There's Lily. Welcome aboard, sweetie. How's the weather down there? Lily's in Mississippi. Let's get her on here. Okay. And scrolling down still. Lily, are you guys expecting Don anytime soon? Or is he already there? Sensei Don. Sonia, I got you on the wheel. I knew you were here. For once. I don't know if I said welcome aboard. I should have, but welcome aboard. I know Rob will get mad at me unless I say hi to you at least 3 times. Yep. Nothing special. We used to have where you had to come in with a letter. We don't do that anymore. I don't know. I just had a guess, Sonia. Timmy does know everyone. Do you know Lily? That's right, special friends. Because we can, Rose. So are you downsizing, Bernays? Oh, I had no idea, Lily, about Don breaking down. Crayons are safe. I haven't spoke with Don in several months. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully he can get something to replace it. Totally downsizing. Cool. I am caught up. So I worked till 11 today, 3 till 11. And got my laundry almost done. And great big meal again, as usual. They're spoiling me here. And got some organizing done. I'm looking for my Teflon tape. Didn't find it. But tomorrow, it's supposed to be even warmer tomorrow. So when I get off work tomorrow, uh, I should have enough time to finish up the hooking up the hoses for the power steering and the master brake booster. And everything should be good to go under the hood. I do have to, and I should have done it tonight, but I'll do it tomorrow. I got to get the correct transmission fluid. Started digging up the driveway. Cool, you're getting that all replaced. That house is really looking good, Sonia. And he signed it off. You never know. Back when the house was built, who knows? That's been a while. I'm trying to think. Got to be 60 years. So yeah, I'm excited to get the bus ready to go. Probably will. I'd have to look on the calendar, but probably not leaving this weekend, but by the next weekend, should be cruising further south. Not sure. We've talked a little bit about going to Georgia, but I'm thinking maybe Mississippi, Biloxi. I'd like to go there. But then there's also Gulfport, Alabama. I wouldn't mind going there either. Just got to be able to find some place to park the bus and have electricity. And after that, I don't know. It's really kind of a meandering thing. The big thing is looking for electricity and Wi-Fi signal. But I do have the backup. I have the Starlink now. Office in Wedwood. Oh. Pulaski Skyway. Oh, sorry about that. Big supper. Why is that turned that way? Silly thing. Nomad Camping. Welcome aboard. No, it hasn't exploded, at least not yet. Get you up here. See, I'm trying to remember. Is it Woody? I'm thinking it is, but I could be wrong. I'll just put, yeah, it is Woody. Okay. Can we put a link up, please, Linda, for Woody's channel? Only stay till 6. Well, it's 4:21 in Arizona. So The hell time is it? 1, 2. I know where the correct time is. Okay, if you're talking Central Time, that's 40 minutes. I did not see the Northern Lights, and I'm upset about it. Wait till you see some of the pictures that Kobe got. Oh my. We're talking some award-winning pictures. He's in he's in Havasu City. I don't know if he's up at Craggy Wash or exactly where he's camped at, but he got some amazing photographs last night. Oh, did you see him too, Woody? Yeah, he's just amazing. Kobe's going to be going live at 8. That's Eastern Time, 7 Central. Why are pirates called pirates? They just are. Good one, Timmy. Yeah, you don't usually see them to this far south. Pretty amazing. You've camped at Craggy Wash? Yeah, me too. In fact, last year, Tina and I were there for a couple weeks. Maybe not that long, but we did some rock climbing, hiking, but not on the normal trails around there. We made our own. We started off on a trail, but then we got off of it and made our own kind of way up close to the top of one of those peaks. Yeah, you got to be a little cautious around there. There's sometimes one of those boulders will break loose. Some of that rock around there is a little bit sketchy. There we go, everybody. Linda just posted his recent videos. I can't click on it, or I would, but StreamYard doesn't let me. So I'll have to go back and click on it later. Yeah, the razors keep dusting. Yes, yeah. I was at Craggy Wash 2 years ago. Almost 3 now, but I was quite a ways back in, probably a good mile past the host, and managed to get up in a good spot where I had a mountain to my to my west, and pretty much open where I could see to the east. But anyways, I was making coffee in the morning outside, and out of the corner of my eye, I caught some movement up on the mountain. So I got my camera around, and then I focused it, zoomed. A pair of mountain lions. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I got my tripod on my table, just nice and steady, and I was focusing in. I was just about to take the picture, and all of a sudden, 3 of those one-man airplanes, or what do you want to call them, those gyrocopters, or what the hell, wings with a chainsaw on them. They come buzzing up right over the top of the mountain, scared those mountain lions, and just pissed me off. I mean, I love it that, if you're into that stuff, that's cool. But still, I just missed the shot. Uh-oh, what am I missing? Something about pissing something down. Sketchy shit, doo-dah, doo-dah. Cloudy in the UK, that's rare. All right, let me look here. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Yeah, yeah, it was. I was kind of bummed. But needless to say, we still got some good pictures. If you my video of the hike isn't as good as Tina's, but if you go to Tina's The Outsider and just go through her videos, and you'll find it for last year, Lake Havasu and Craggy Wash. Yeah, we had a blast. We also did some hiking down by Palm Canyon, um, and of course around Quartzsite and a few places like that. We like to get off the beaten path if we can. Thank you, Brene. Um, Sonia or Linda, somebody post Tina's The Outsiders link, um, and that way Woody and whoever could go back and watch that Craggy Wash video, or however many videos you want to watch. Tina's fun to watch. Okay, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 people on the spin the wheel, and we have 14 in the house. So 2 of you haven't said hello. 2 and 2. All right. And I need water. Oh, you're sub to Tina? Cool. Yeah, she's a riot. She has a great sense of humor. She must have put up with me. Or she's just crazy. I don't know which. You almost forgot to like me? Okay. So let's see what else is new. Not that much. Not that much since yesterday. Upcoming this week, of course, Thursday night is travel around with Susie, or travel around Susie, 8 p.m. Eastern, doing more trivia. And then Sonia, the RV DJ, she's on Friday night. I can't think what time though, Sonia. Seems like I always miss your live stream. I don't know why. And then Saturday, I'll be live at 6 again, 6 p.m. Eastern for Guess the Channel. And then usually Holly comes on with some humor. Downdraft smoking your tent out. Damn. Taco Thursday. There you go. Oh, excuse me. There goes those. Yeah. It's called Find Your Phone. And I went, that's what set it off. Trying to get rid of that app. It's irritating. Yeah. Monday and Friday. That's when Sonia's on. 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Blah. Write it down. I've got it written down somewhere. I tried to do that Who's Live When stupid thing last spring. That didn't go over. What did I do? It maybe 3 weeks. Nah. Too difficult to keep track of when people are going live. It's kind of almost like the luck of the draw. Sonia and I are pretty lucky to have the same times most of the time. And then Susie's kind of in her little slot. It all works out. Steve's probably the smart one. Steve and Ava, they go on in the mornings. You discovered Culver's. Yes. I actually discovered Culver's for the first time, even though they're everywhere. But I finally went to the Culver's in Sierra Vista, Arizona. I loved it. So now I've gone to Culver's in a few cities across the United States. Kind of a treat type of thing. Um, I like their butter burgers. I like their, I don't know what they call it, but basically a patty melt. Very good. And their shakes are pretty good. Fries. Yep. Pretty good when you're in the mood for fried and a chocolate shake. Yep, you bet. Sonia, Monday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And there you go. Oh, did Ray come in? Apparently, the suck the giant sky winky. Yeah, I think Steve is now, I think for me, he's 11 Central, so that would be, is that 9 Arizona, I think? Yep, Ray is here. Welcome aboard, Ray. Get you up on the wheel here. $3.30. Too funny. Now, why did it do that? All right, let's try this again. What do you said you were leaving? Unless you change your mind. I'll leave you on there. Okay, let's try this again. Ray has a channel as well. You want to give it a look. We'll get your link up here. You're expecting rain. I did see that. I was watching the Y'all Bot. Okay, so you're leaving at 7. That's when we draw this. So I'll take yours off. I wish you weren't leaving, but I understand. Now I lost Ray. Kind of. Oh, man. All right, let's try this. Ray will like that. He's on there twice. Excuse me. Damn. No, if I clap my hand. How did you do that, Sonia? There was no noise over here. Actually, I think it was the bottle. Huh. Usually the clicking of the bottle will make it go off. Oh. 62 degrees. Yeah, I think it got about 62 here as well. And I'm hoping that it's in the 70s tomorrow afternoon because, well, you know me. don't like to wear clothes. I like to at least not have to wear a shirt. Oh, Lord. Work is going well. Thank you for asking. Actually, I'm getting a little bit better at it each day. I kind of set a record today for myself, and I think I might even be close to the power users as far as my production. We're not making so many phone calls right now unless there's a real investigation, but I haven't had too many of those. Working on older tickets where people called in and say, hey, I didn't get paid, or I didn't get my bonus, or, tickets that for some reason were never resolved a couple months ago. So most of them, you can almost figure they probably were solved by someone else, but it doesn't show on the ticket, or they were, minute problems that didn't involve payment. They had trouble checking in or checking out. Well, that was 2 months ago. You look, and sure enough, they did get paid. Well, you just skip that one, call it closed. But then there are some where you got to ask for more information. You'll get a partner. They'll type in, "Hey, I didn't get paid." Yeah. Where? They didn't give you any information. They just say, "I didn't get paid." So you have a name and their complaint. Well, that's not good enough. I need your name, where you worked, what day, what was the shift, what kind of shift, and your phone number. Thank you very much. But if they don't give that to you, how are you going to help them? So you have to ask them, say, hey, I need this information. It's like, I forget, there's like 1.3 million ShiftSmart partners. So when somebody sends you a message like that, that's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Yeah, you're right. I had a little bit of the sniffles yesterday morning. They seem to have gone away now. So, church is watching at Pastor Mike's house. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you, everybody at Pastor Mike's. Remember, you can get on your phone, and you can subscribe to me on your phone. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can do a thumbs up too. And thank you. See, now, if you watch it on your own device, you get your name up here on the wheel. Never know. Might win something. Okay. Woody is sub to whoever. I wanted to again mention, as I did yesterday, Vintage Van Life, which is Brian. If Linda or Sonia could put his link up, he put out a very excellent video yesterday. He did some shout outs to some smaller channels and some bigger ones, but that's fine. But yeah, there's some links there for on Brian's channel for like Mindy, Marshall, Paper Bag Nomad, but that's not what he's calling himself now. Yeah, okay, so you are subscribed to Brian. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I'm planning on playing a little bit of music with him, probably late January, February, somewhere in there. Puny, as in short. Yeah, that's what I used to use that. Show everyone the picture of the TV. I can't do that very well. Yeah, maybe. I'll try. There's Georgianne. Hang on, Timmy. I got to get Georgianne on the wheel here. Welcome aboard, Georgianne. There. I'll see if I can find it, Timmy. What'd you do it? You've got a picture. Okay. Yeah, there we are. I don't know if I can make that bigger or not. Yeah, kind of, sort of. It looks like downtown. Kind of looks like Nashville, but I'm not sure. It looks like the TV is sitting on a golf course. Huge speakers next to it. One in front and two by the side. Okay, good. Gotta answer this a minute. It's Kevin. And I better send him a screenshot. Let's see here. How do I do it? Okay. 27. This thing is actually starting to cooperate as far as charging. Had a little issue with it. Good one, Brene. Timmy thinks he knows you. So, in 16 minutes, we will be spinning the wheel. If anybody doesn't know, we'll be drawing for the $10 cash word. While I'm thinking of it, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm going to pick the words that we'll be using to make sentences. There. One thing off my list. You think you're the oldest on YouTube? Timmy, you're only 35. I'll be 72 in another month. Oh, that's a bummer, Nancy. I I know dang well we're not going to see him here. Well, at least I shouldn't say that, but I won't see him. So don't start guessing channels, Timmy. But yeah, Saturday, I think I know who's going to be the featured channel, but I can't tell you because you have to guess. Okay, Timmy. I was only five years off. Phil Leo, welcome aboard. Let's get your name up here on the wheel. Awesome, awesome. I wonder why. Okay. Yeah, I think everybody's on there. 68, Diane? Well, let us know so we can sing happy birthday. So you're already guessing what channels? None of them are correct. Sonia, our child, 52. What day in December, Sonia? If I remember right, you're like a couple days away from mine. And I think we talked about that last year, maybe the year before. Got to watch out for those Sagittarians. 18th, yeah, okay. Yeah, mine's the 13th, so you're five days after me. Okay, so we got 11 minutes. If anybody's in here that's not on the wheel here, just speak up. Let us know you're here, and we'll get you on the wheel. Combo presents, yes. I certainly did growing up. I was kind of bummed, you know. Here's your birthday and your Christmas gift together. No, I want one for my birthday and one for Christmas. Come on. Sonia was lucky. She got separate gifts. You know what my mom told me, though? Well, if you get one gift on your birthday and it's Christmas and your birthday, it's going to be a bigger gift. You think? Watch your mouth, young. Where is Lubecca? And Kobe? Kobe should be here. Lubecca should be here. There's a few people we're missing. We haven't seen Steve. Bus pass and free elderly luncheons for now. Hey, you know what? I was excited when I turned 55. That was a while back. But I got my first senior discount card when I turned 55. I was excited. A discount, senior discount card. It was for Goodwill. Now they don't give them out. And I don't know what became of mine. It doesn't matter. Celebrated the birthday on Thanksgiving. Well, why ride a bus when you have a Jeep? Love it. You're not old, Woody. None of us are. Not really. I don't feel old. But I think it's thanks to the pacemaker. I think if I hadn't gotten that, I wouldn't be here doing this video or this live stream. They discovered electricity. Good one, Rob. Tattoos of your home address are practical. Good one, Phil. I like that one comedian. He stands there and he goes, I'm going to go over to Europe, and the first city on the list of where we're stopping is Amsterdam. They have a lot of drugs there. And sex workers. I don't do drugs. I can't remember that guy's name. He is funnier than a stitch. I think he's 74. He does an excellent job of playing an old guy, you know. He said he went in for his colonoscopy. He said, yeah, and when it was all over, they said, well, okay, we'll see you in 10 years. He says, like, fuck you, Will. Tats are addictive. Boy, this never interested me. It was not something that I ever wanted, and I know I would never will. I'll dress up in goofy costumes, but no tats. Boat ice in the small of your back. Oh, you didn't miss much, Carl. We just been chit-chatting mostly. We're getting ready in about 6 minutes to spin the wheel to see who's going to get lucky and have a chance at winning something. Oh, we won't do any of those until Saturday, right? Timmy's already guessed 3 different people. He guessed Tina and Linda and Sonia. But I know that it's not going to be any of those channels. Not yours either. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the new address for the tattoo. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually a good guess, right? Yeah, no clues, Phil. Not tonight. Saturday, sure. We're kind of getting back to normal now, where Tuesday night is comedy night for an hour. No scratch offs, unless we're doing some that got left over. Wednesday is what we're doing right now, the scratch offs, the joking around, and the 2 scratch offs. We'll do the sentences here pretty soon. And then we'll go raid Kobe. He's going live after me. And then Saturday is Guess the Channel. That's where you need clues and pay attention to the thumbnail. Oh, Kobe is here. Are you delivering again? Makes for a good live stream. Give your dirty slip to Diane. Cute. Good one, Rob. Kobe says you. Rob says you didn't win, Kobe. We're gonna put you on the wheel, anyways. Don't I have you on the wheel, Timmy? Yes, I do. You're in between Dirk and Carl. Just so you know, you're right here, Timmy. Cute. You don't know that, Kobe. Boy, you are pissy tonight. Pissy Willie. Timmy's cooking again. Now, Timmy, I know you do a lot of the cooking. Do you have to do the dishes as well? Kobeos. Cute. No dishes. Well, that's good. Make believe food doesn't create dirty plates. You never know, Rob. When you have imaginary friends, you have imaginary tea, imaginary crumpets. And then you grow up. Okay, we got one more minute. Who's here who's not on the wheel? Yeah, but you still got to scrub up the plasticware. Do you know that when I do happen to purchase the higher quality plasticware, kind that doesn't break when you try to eat, the forks that break? No, I get the ones that don't break. I wash them, reuse them. Why not? Taking a practice drive. Let's see. Havasu to the Magic Circle. That's about. It could do it in an hour if you pay attention, because Havasu, it's 70 miles, give or take. So it'd be tight from right now. Oh, good thing you pointed it out, Linda. You'll have to get in there and change that. It's so dang hard to keep track of everything. For a while, Arizona was 3 hours difference to Eastern time. But now, Arizona is only 2 hours difference to Eastern time. Arizona moves when the time changes. In the summertime, Arizona is on the west coast, and in the winter, it's in the mountains. The whole state moves. They don't change time. They just move. Pecker spotting. Okay, that's it. I'm going to spin the wheel. Good plasticware. The casinos have really good plasticware. Pick up extras. You know what? That's a good point, Ray. Yeah, I'm done in an hour, so it would be 8 Eastern time that you'll be coming on. Cinnamon ring hunting. That's terrible, Kyle. Let me make sure. Yeah, Kyle's on the wheel. All right, here we go. Yes, we're going to raid Jacoby in 1 hour from now. Actually, less. 58 minutes. Prison dinner trays, no harassment. Yeah, I know. YouTube has done that to me, too. I got to pay close attention to StreamYard. I'm not going to look. Wait a minute. Yeah, I better look. It's a slot machine checkout. Yeah. They don't give you your pennies anymore. You just give the receipt to the door guard. What? Ooh, ribs. Those are nice, Timmy. Okay. They're my Hawaiian friends. And it's actually charging. How about that? All right. We're going to spin the wheel. I'll move the camera. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Georgianne. Georgianne, where are you? Spin the wheels, Timmy can bitch and moan. No, Timmy, it's Georgianne, and here she is. Yay! We don't have to respin. You have to get a new ink pen. All right. And the magic dime. Big money. And without further ado, I gotta take people off here. All right. Kelly's here. Welcome aboard. Yeah, what other kind of pen is there? You know, my friends, we went and robbed 3 different banks the other day. Well, we needed ink pens, All right. First letter is O. There's an O in absorb. Periodic. Noon and opinion. Spot. That's RVing with G. You know G. That's his dog's name, Spot. Ray is heating with wood tonight. Yeah, I understand, Kelly. Have you been able to work? Were you able to get a hot spot or? All right, big money for Georgianne. Let's see. Tattoo has 2 O's, and so does Cook. South and Ozone has 2. Well, South has 1, Ozone 2. Now, Low, and Vision. Okay. The next letter is S. We have Absorb, Spot, Rinse, C, South, Vision, okay, letter number 3 is D. Oh my goodness, Kelly, that's terrible, but I'm glad you got back on. So, somewhere there's got to be a silver lining. Okay, periodic and bad have a D. Idle. Okay, letter number 4 is E. Periodic, area, heavy, hive, infinite, ache. I has 2. Appliance, rinse, C, and T. Invoice, idle, ozone, tackle, and hem. Okay, letter number 5, and then you'll be getting 2 words. G. There's no G's. Okay, here are your first 2 words. Absorb, A-B, S-O-R-B, absorb. And infinite, I-N-F-I-N-I-T-E, absorb, infinite. Make a sentence using those 2 words. You get your name back here on the wheel for the second drawing, which will be Cash is Sonia. Something. Yeah, Cash is King. And there they are. Thank you, Linda. There they are. They're right here. Yep. Absorb and infinite. Make a sentence. sky can absorb an infinite amount of giant sky winkies. That's original, Sonia. I like that. Okay, next. Oh, is a Q. I don't think there are any Qs. No. Letter number 7 is a U. Rob, I'd rather make a sentence containing the words absorb and infinite, but I just want to type moo, 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 moo instead. And then Diane, new parents believe diapers can absorb infinite liquid until they get a wet lab. Yeah. Guide me to the silver lining. Have to move in a month as the landlord had sold the house with no warning. Came up with $2,000 and then figure out last month's rent. I need first and last. Oh my goodness, Kelly. Prayers. Definitely prayers. I'm certainly putting out the good vibes. Something good's got to come of this. Okay, so I got Rob and Diane. Okay. Absorbing an infinite amount of stars while waiting to see the northern lights. I hope you do, Kyle. Kobe, I hope he shows some of the pictures tonight. Incredible. Phil, the manufacturer of Kotex will absorb infinite profits. Good one. They got Kyle and Phil and Ray. Good one, Ray. Infinite amount of BS. And Timmy, absorb the infinite complexities of the night sky. Okay, so we got Kyle. And Ray and Phil. Wow, yeah, that's a bitch. You know, it's going to be, just probably is snowing by you already. I'm sure it has this past couple days. Wow, that's great, Georgianne. All right, who am I missing? I got Rob, Diane, Kyle. How come I didn't get Ray up there? Okay. Next word. Hang on here. I got. Okay, we're working on the letter U. Don't see any U's in puzzle 1. South in puzzle 2 has a U. And that's it for U's. Letter number 9. B. There's 2 B's in absorb. Bear or bark. That's it. All right, letter number 10 is a K. There's a K in ink. And tackle. All right. Here comes your third word. Yeah, it's all right. I got to get Timmy on here. That's who I missed. Rob. You're already on there, so that's a good one, though. That's interesting, Phil. You know, I saw somewhere where they were saying the magnosphere has been affected. So that doesn't have anything to do really with why we are having northern lights, but I think it has to do with why they may be so excited. I could be off somewhere. Um, okay, I got Timmy. Yeah, magnetosphere. Thank you. All right. So, oddly enough, this was pre-picked. I didn't just jump in there and grab this word. Your third word is ozone. 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 So, you'll have three words to make a sentence. You can use any two or all three of those words, make a sentence, and get your name up here on the wheel. And there they are. Thank you, Linda. Yep, there they are. Absorb, infinite, and ozone. Any two or all three words, make a sentence. Letter number 11 is T. I know there's a few T's. Infinite, triple, tattoo has three T's. Spot and T. South and tackle. Okay, letter number 12 is a Y. Heavy. I. We spelled a word. I. E-Y-E. We spelled that. So that's in puzzle 1. And that's it for the Y's. Okay, F is our next word, or letter rather. So F in infinite. Okay, number 14, R. Screwed without a kiss. Wow. Oh, I did not know that. 11-year solar cycle. I didn't know that. We're all screwed. Screwed without a kiss, yeah. Rode hard and put away wet. Absorb the infinite hilarity of O'Connor, Patio, and Ozone having Irish roots. That's pretty good. I like that. Let's get Phil up here. Okay. See, we got to do the letter R. We got area has R. Periodic. triple, rinse, and opera, bark, and I think I just found a K that we missed in bark and cook. All right, well, letter number 15 is a J. And no J's. So it is time for your fourth and final word. Very good sentence, Georgianne. Okay, your final word is idle. I-D-L-E, idle. And we got to get Georgianne up here. Yes, you are allowed to win twice. You never know. Maybe Georgianne is going to be synchronicity today. Things will just keep falling into place for her. Now, if we can get things to fall into place for Kelly, if we all put up good vibes for Kelly, that'll happen. I did not put you on the wheel, Nancy. Nobody told me to. I must have missed your sentence. I'm sorry. Sonia was first on the wheel. So we got Nancy. We don't have Linda up there yet because I don't think she's made a sentence. Okay. It's all right that it's dark. Let me get this up here. So yeah, now it's any two, any three, or all four words make a sentence. So we get Kelly up here. Okay. The idle rich have tome, ponder words like ozone, infinite, absorb, winky, and flagons. Flagon. That's pretty good. I like that, Phil. Letter number 16. It's an H. It's H in heavy. H in ache and hive. South. We have now spelled one word in puzzle number 2. Hem. Okay, next letter is an N. Aha, got it, Phil. You're right, Rob. Where's your buddy Mark? All right, we're looking for N. Infinite has 2. Noon has 2. Opinion has 2. We now have 2 words in puzzle 1, noon and I. Rinse has an N. Ink has an N. Invoice. Ozone. And now. Letter number 19 is an M. The atmosphere is just absorbing infinite amounts of hydrocarbons from idling cars, affecting the ozone layer. Excellent, Linda. And thanks for helping Kobe. You know what? If you play your cards right, Kobe, you can get your name on the wheel. Got basically 17 minutes to get your name on the wheel. Marcus doing his Wednesday evening activity, hiding in hedges, shouting at pigeons. You know something? I can see Mark doing that, pretending he's a hedgehog, a giant hedgehog. And he has a fondness for those magpies. M, we're looking for M. Doesn't look like there's any M's in puzzle 1. Puzzle 2 is an M and him. So we have 2 words in puzzle 2. South and him. And we take a quick gulp of water, and we're just about to do our last letter. But there are some other features on this card. You know, there's a $50 and $100 possible bonus. Then there's another one where you got to match numbers. I think you win up to 200. It's wise for a porcupine to lick his bits and bobs. I would say no. However, porcupines do kind of know what they're doing. If the lottery ticket says I owe 500, I'm going to absorb all of my anger and launch it into the ozone. Good one, Kobe. Now get over your anger. Seriously, it's not worth it being angry. Okay, here we go. Last letter is an L. Big money, Georgianne. Appliance has an L. Big deal. Triple has an L. So what? Idle has an L. We don't care. Tackle. I don't see any winners here, but we're going to do a double check. There were no A's and no P's. No I's. Were there any C's? No. V. No. IAC. P. IAC. V. Z. Yeah, no Z's. No C, no I, no W. Okay, so no matches on the words. Ah, good one, Kelly. You don't know that yet, Georgia. And let's see. The Fast 50 says crown. How about the Fast 100? It says pearls. All right, now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 10. chances, two different numbers. One of the numbers is 40, and the other number is 16. Let's see. Let's have a 40 or a 16. 29, no good. 37, no good. 20, no. 43, nope. 17, nope. 50, nope. 26, nope. 18, no. Not looking very good, Georgianne. 38, one last shot. Brit and Aussie idioms, yes, they're fun. 49, nope. I'm sorry, Georgianne. I'll just give this to my friend. He likes to save these tickets. Sorry, it was a loser. Damn it. But hey, you're on the wheel. Maybe you'll win the next one. Still a winner. Now, you know what? Where's William? He's not here tonight. Well, you're welcome, Georgianne. This is part of it. There you go. Well said, Kobe. Ditto, ditto, ditto. Probably ditto times 17. Georgianne is a blessing, for sure. All right, Kelly. Anyone here is always a winner. Aw. Well, I mean, we won't always be distant, Kelly. We got to get you on top of the world. I got to get a passport. You got to get a passport, and I'll come pick you up and bring you into Michigan. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? And well, we're all ditto heads, Kobe. But I definitely got to get to your town, Kelly. I want to go to the Stratford. There's Mike. They got Timmy on stage playing music on a guitar, one song. Is it air guitar? I can play the air guitar. Yeah. These little tiny spider bites. Still. Oh, so that's the deal. Okay. I forgot the ceiling fan was on. I saw this flickering. Oh, it's a ceiling fan. So we're going to give this, it's 5:36 right now. So 9 minutes. In 9 minutes, we're going to spin this wheel and see who wins the Cash King for another chance at making some moolah. Sudbury, see the 40-foot tall, realistic. So is it the Canadian nickel? You're a numismatic type lady. And it is a Canadian nickel. All right. Used to get mad at them. Canadian nickels, Canadian quarters, pretty much anything Canadian coin other than the pennies, which would our machines didn't use pennies. Well, maybe the bubblegum machines might have used a penny, but I never bought any bubblegum. Yeah, I'd rather have liver and onions, which I love, but keep the bubblegum away from me. Don't even talk about it. It makes my jaws hurt. Found a Canadian penny laying in the dirt. Well, now, that's understandable. There's lots of Canadians that come down to Lake Havasu. I heard there's not as many this year. I don't know why. Maybe Nate knows why. You got to remember to try to watch him and Paula on Sundays. I think they're going to try to be regular live streaming on Sunday. A replica of a 1951 Canadian 5-cent coin. Wow. Cool. Yeah, I would like to go to Sudbury. I've been to a few cities in Canada. Windsor, obviously. But then London. I've been in London twice. Well, that's some pretty good guitar playing. Oh, goodness. What's going on here? It's probably the world's biggest nickel. Good thing it's not made out of wood. Or is it? 5 more minutes to make a sentence using any 2, any 3, or all 4 of these words right here by Linda's picture. Most of you are on the wheel already. There's a few maybe not. Yeah, but even Kobe's up there. Nancy, are you up there? I know Kelly is. Yep, Nancy's there. Who's missing? Ray. Where's Ray? Oh, he's on there. Never mind. Kyle's on there. Just feels like we're missing somebody. There's 16 people in the live stream. And there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 4 people in the live stream who are not on this wheel. Make a sentence using any two of these words. Absorb infinite ozone idol. Any 2 or any 3 or all 4. Get your name on this wheel, and we're going to draw in about 4 minutes. I have to work tomorrow, obviously. I get up at 2 a.m. Central and at work by 3. I get off at 11, then I'll do some work on the bus. And I got some more laundry to do. And repeat and repeat for Friday. Then come Saturday, I am off. And I plan on doing quite a bit on the bus. There's Ray. Go directly to jail. Yes, I did hear Timmy. It's pretty good. Yeah, my work commute it's actually narrowed down. In the bus, it was about 10 feet. But now here in the guest room at my friend's, it's 2 feet. Penny misstruck on an aluminum planchet in 1977, went for over 50 grand. Oh my. Right now, or at least yesterday, I don't know what it is today, but the exchange rate, anyways, the US dollar in Canada is worth $1.40. It seems kind of on the high side, doesn't it? I can't remember it being much over that. Yes, Georgianne, I'm still in Tennessee, but maybe not for too much longer. It could be another week. And hopefully heading south. I don't know what part of the south. I don't know if it's going to be Georgia or Alabama, Mississippi. Don't know. I kind of got Biloxi, Mississippi on my mind. Saw a documentary a while back. It was a very well done documentary, and it made Biloxi look very attractive to me. Yeah, the pennies are on the out. No more going to the bank and buying a roll of pennies. Which brings up an idea. Can we turn in pennies in a roll, let's say, to the bank? And let's say you turn in 2 rolls of pennies and get $1 back. Can we still do that? I wonder. And what are salespeople and advertisers going to do? Instead of something being $4.99, they're just going to round it off to 4. All right, it is time to spin. Well, let's see who's going to win. Oh, come on. Why can't I get this to hold straight? Yeah, shake and bake. Yeah, we got to pay taxes. That's right. And here we go. It's Timmy. Now, Timmy's going to bitch how much I cheated, right? No official cutoff date. So, while Timmy's playing his guitar, I guess Mike is going to have to watch if he wins, right? He's jumping on the stage. Does he know he won? All right, here we go. We got 4 numbers, winning numbers. 4. Then there's 15 of the crowns. Just got to try to match to one of those 4 winning numbers. Then there's a bonus number to try and match. Give them 1 minute. And then if you get a gold symbol, looks like a gold brick, you win that prize. If you match the bonus number to any of the winning numbers, you win the prize shown. Yeah, it's just pretty normal. Okay. We have 14 as a winning number. And Timmy has 13. Next, a 26. And Timmy has 16. Next, winning number is 34. The dogs want to come on YouTube. Timmy has 50. $43, winning number, and 38. Okay, nothing there. We've been awfully hard on Timmy, Nancy. Technically, he's here. In my book. Mike is watching out for him. Okay, 49, not a match. All right, we have 10. Let's see, 23, not a match. 26 is a match. All right, so Timmy's won something. We don't know what it is yet. 17, not a match. 36, not a match. 11 is not a match. 20, not a match. 21, not a match. 37, not a match. 47, not a match. And 18, not a match. All right, the bonus number is 32, and that's not a match. All right, but he does have 1 match. Well, you know, Nancy, Rob would say it really is Timmy. For all we know, somebody else is playing the guitar, right? All right, so 26 is a match, and the amount is okay. This hasn't happened, but only for Timmy. This is what Timmy won. 26 was the winning number. Right up there, right below my finger. And you see there 26. Free ticket. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about sending Timmy his $5, but we'll just say he's the sponsor for this Saturday's show. It was a $5 ticket, Timmy, but it won a ticket. So if I was to send you a ticket, that doesn't do you any good in Louisiana, seeing how this is a Tennessee ticket. So I guess you get to be the sponsor for Saturday's show. Well, I'll go out and buy another one of these for Saturday's show for whoever maybe guesses the featured channel. You drive to Tennessee and collect it. Good one, Kyle. Okay, so I got that ready to go. And I shouldn't need this. So we are about 7 minutes away from doing a raid on Kobe. Give it to Linda. Okay, so Linda, now you are going to be the sponsor for Saturday Guess the Channel. Mega Millions, almost $1 billion. Whoa, 965. Man, oh man. I don't think I'd take the annuity payments if I was to win that. I'd want whatever they give me, $500 million, give it to me. So I'm not going to live that long. I might as well spend it, right? I suppose you can get lawyers to figure it out where your kids will be taken care of long after you're gone, right? Linda says she'll sponsor Saturday. And naturally, I threw the thing away. Oh. I'll make sure I pick somebody good, Linda. I have somebody in mind, but I haven't made up my mind yet. Yeah, I have heard that. Now, I know some people that did take the annuity, but, they're young. Chances are their last payment, they'll still be alive. $1 penny plus $4.99. Give me the cash, kids are on their own. You know what? I feel that way too. Whoa. Dang it. There. My kids are doing well, which is wonderful. I mean, if I could help them all a little bit, sure. But they're doing well. I certainly wouldn't expect anything from them. So there. Yeah, everybody's fine. It's just me being a klutz. You're not going to Kobe's? Why not? All right, I got to see about. Nah, I don't have to worry about it. We'll just leave that there. in another minute or so, we'll get the link posted here so everybody can go over and give Live in the Dream a raid. He's got you blocked. You're probably right, Kobe. Number 10. Blocked by Tim. Kobe is not real. How would you say? Kobe's not letting his hair down tonight. At least not yet. Well, Timmy, it wasn't Kobe's job to live stream M25. It was mine. Well, there's Lubecca. We're just about ready to go over and raid Kobe. All right. Can we get a link? Once we get the link up here that y'all can use. Otherwise, you know how to find Kobe. YouTube, LIVEINDA Dream. Live in the dream. Don't say living in the dream because that'll take you astray. All right, Georgianne, we'll see you over at Kobe's or somewhere. And I will see you Saturday night, unless I see you at Sonia's on Friday night or at Susie's on Thursday night. See you somewhere. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Thank you for coming aboard tonight. Thank you for that link, Diane. Good night, everybody.